Okay, guys, can you see me, Joey?
We're looking. Yep, you're live.
Okay. All right, guys, this is my first live, so there's no telling what kind of mess we're going to have today, but we're going live anyway. Okay, what we're doing today is my mother in law, my son's mother in law, or my daughter in law's mother, was in a really bad car accident yesterday. And so we are going to make some food prep. We're going to make like TV dinners for her. She's single, and so we're just going to make some TV dinners for, not big meal preps. So, but I have a list of items that we're going to do, and chime right in if you got any questions or anything. I'm going to have to look at you on my phone because I can't see that far away. Okay, let me see how we're going here. Uh, it says Dad Simply Cooking is live. Are you are you live, Joey? Is this Dad Simply Cooking or is this hello?
No, no.
Huh?
That was earlier when I was messing with mine.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I can't read my comments because I'm too far. You want to tell me who's talking?
Yeah, you have Robin, Brenda, Rising, Tracy, Branch, Paula, Nick.
Oh,
You have several saying hi. We're here.
okay. Let's see here. Let me grab my I got my earbud on now. Okay, guys, my son's mother-in-law. Are y'all watching me on TV, Joey? Okay. My son's mother-in-law, my daughter-in-law's mom, had a car accident, and we're going to be making some meals for her. We're going to make TV dinners. We're not going to make great big meals, but we're going to make the meals, but we're going to break them down into TV dinners. So this was just a spur of the moment. I had some completely different videos planned today. Today is Saturday, and I normally shoot videos on Saturday. But so here we go. We're going to make up some good homemade meal preps for my mother-in-law. Her name is Renee. Okay. My grandchildren's other grandma. Who's that? Who says that? Brenda from Illinois. Thank you for um, coming and joining me. I love you. And Joey's going to try to read the names off to me because I can't figure out how to see myself live. If I could, I would. How do I do it, Joey? How do I see myself live? Uh huh. I don't see any chat. I see a dashboard. You mean my, oh, my YouTube app. Okay. All right. Oh, I see you now. Susan, uh, Tracy, Krista, which is my cousin that I haven't seen in a long time. I always called her Michelle, but I saw that you're here. Hey, Michelle, we got to get together soon. Jennifer Green, thank you from Augusta, Georgia. Augusta was my grandfather's name. Uh, Eat with Candy. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are all here. And Joey's going to try to give me the questions. I have it in my ear. But we are going to be, first thing we're going to do, I have a little list here, and I did find out the things she likes. She does not like raw onion. I don't either. So that is one thing we have in common. So we're going to make some chocolate chip banana muffins because I have some very ripe bananas, and I thought we're going to use what we've got. We're going to make some chicken enchiladas, and I already have refried beans made. We're going to make a meatloaf with roasted potatoes and green beans. We're going to make 4 homemade pizzas and breadsticks. We're going to be here a while, guys. We're going to be here a while. And if you can't stay, that is just fine with me. But if you want to hang out with me a while and there's no telling what might go on, you're going to see the real live problems and my crazy self. Okay, so we're going to make a meatloaf. Okay. We're going to, I'm just taking up some hamburgers. I did a quick Walmart order. I'm just going to use these go-to pans right here. And I'm going to get out some toppings. So if I have to run around, please don't leave me. I'm coming right back. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put in a couple eggs. We're going to make a meatloaf. I thought meatloaf is a great, is great food too. It heats up great and it freezes well and it tastes wonderful. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What did I want? A little bit of salt. And Wanda from California, welcome. We're going to need about a teaspoon of pepper and about a teaspoon of salt. We don't want it too salty. Let me go get some breadcrumbs. Oh, I can't believe all the people that are. Let's see. Really? Oh, if you can't hear me, let me know. I told my son if you can't hear me, let me know. Okay, we're going to put in some breadcrumbs. And we're going to put a little bit of ketchup in. Just a little bit. Probably about 1/4 of a cup. Take off my ring. I hope everybody is doing good and planning for the weekend. My mother-in-law, my Renee, that's her name. That's what I'm going to call her. My son's mother-in-law, my daughter-in-law's mom. We've kind of known each other. I graduated with my daughter-in-law's dad. Her aunt and me were very good friends in high school. And her mother, I went to school with my sister. And we've been friends for many, many years. So there's no mother-in-law or mom jealousy in the situation. I want my grandkids to love her just like they love me. Okay. This doesn't take very long to get together. And I want to use these throwaway pans because it's just easier. It's kind of changed up my weekend plans a little bit, but that's okay. That's life. And y'all probably be so tired of me talking by the time this is over. Okay, somebody has, oh, I can set my phone up right there. Let's see. Eat with Candy, it's pouring rain. Where are you at, Candy? Where are you at? I love that I get to talk to you guys instead of just answering on the phone. I really, really like that. Can you guys hear me? Okay. Okay. All right. Now let me get out a pan to put in our meatloaf. Okay, we're going to just go ahead and put our meatloaf. I'm going to spray the pan. We're kind of going to make it into a little square so we can just kind of make it in little, like little squares when we slice it. I have my banana pudding video playing in my ear. I must have hit the phone and it's playing in my ear. Okay. We're going to take this little pan and we're going to put in just a little bit of ketchup. We're going to put sauce on the top. I'd say about a half a cup. We're going to put in a little bit of nutmeg. I'd say about a half a teaspoon. And a little bit of prepared mustard. Oh, and I'm trying to keep everything close together. So uh-huh. Okay, we're just going to take and we put, I'd say about 3 or 4 tablespoons of brown sugar, and we're just going to put that right on our meatloaf. And I kind of want it to be plain and simple, but have a lot of flavor because, everybody does not, want, nothing. A lot of people like simple, easy dishes, and I think this is a simple and easy dish. We're going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees. Okay, that was it. See, that was so simple and so easy. Okay. Now we're going to get just a pan out, and we're going to use this pan also. We're going to use our old pan. Let's see. Okay, I have some potatoes here, and we're going to do up some roasted potatoes, not mashed potatoes, but roasted. We're going to do the roasted with our meatloaf. And we're going to do probably about 3 pounds. I got to wash them. But I think I'll go ahead and peel them first. So what is everybody's plan for this weekend? Are you making cakes or cookies or pies? You barbecuing, grilling, or just hanging out at home and doing nothing? I have to work at my other job on Mondays. I only work on Mondays, and that is vending machines. I don't know if you guys know, but I fill vending machines for my best friend. And it's not really like work. It's hard physical work, but when we're all together, it's just easy work. But it can be very hot. Hey, what are some of your favorite dishes? This is meatloaf, mashed potatoes, meatloaf, um, sweet potatoes, meatloaf sandwiches, which I love. I love a meatloaf sandwich, but I love meatloaf with the roasted potatoes. That's my favorite because I just find that that's so easy. No gravy needed. How's it going? I'm asking my son Joey. He's in my ear. Minnie's making carrot cake. Oh, I love carrot cake. Oh, Italian. Who's making that? Italian sausage burgers. Uh-huh. Ooh, that sounds awesome. I think we need to go to Aunt Margaret's house, don't you? Oh my goodness. Oh wow, pool party. I'm trying to get Joey to cook for me. He's off on Monday. I'm trying to get him to cook for me. Joey is making pizza tonight. So are y'all looking at my potato cutting? I gotta wash these potatoes. Let me see if I can see you guys. Oh, Jeannie Fox says you're a great son. He is a great son. He is. Oh, you're Kimberly. You're having a high school graduation party. Is it you or is it your son or daughter? Are you guys making any potato salads or anything like that? Oh, it goes so fast. It just goes so fast. Joey was just graduating and now he's married with two kids. Oh, no, clean one. Ooh, are y'all celebrating today or y'all Tiffany? Hi. Hey, we're just gonna take. Oh, who said that? Okay. People are making baked beans. Trisha. Oh, Lisa is with her daughters. With her daughters. Well, I hope they love to cook. Ooh, campfire chicken, Kristen. That sounds good. Now, when you guys take plates or dinners to other people, what is it that you like to take? I normally don't ask people. I normally just make the basics like meatloaf, chicken enchiladas, things that, I do know that she likes. Okay, that was quick and easy. Ooh, baked ziti sounds great. Oh, I might can do that. Okay, we're just going to put salt and pepper, a little bit of oil and butter. Okay, we're going to put about a half a stick of this butter. I'm just going to kind of like chop it up, a little bit. You can add whatever you want. I'm just going to do plain basic potatoes. Okay, we're going to put in about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And we're just going to kind of mix it together. Make sure everything is coated really good. Are you... Oh, how many cakes have I made, Joey Linda? He's made quite a few cakes. He has. I don't know if you've put them on your channel, though. Have you put them on your channel? Yeah, he's made quite a few. Yeah. Not that I do watch his channel. It's just that I'm 61 and I can't remember everything. Uh, was your water hot, Tiffany? I'm gonna go ahead and put these in there and it'll cook about the same time as the meatloaf. So it's about an hour. That's smelling great. Okay, so we've got basically one meal done. Now let me see what the other is gonna be. I'm gonna straighten this up just a little bit. How many were surprised that I went live? Robin likes parsley. The potatoes would, oh, your pan was a little bit smaller. It could be because if it's a little smaller, it might needed to cook a little longer. Yeah, and sometimes that we all do that. We all do that. But we just try again. Okay, let me get rid of some of this. Many people, Tracy, you were my Joey would not stop until I went live. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're going to take just some plain old green beans. My husband's up, but he's not allowed in here. I already told him. Okay, we're going to make some. We're going to go ahead and season up these green beans because I don't want to just put green beans in the takeout plate. I just don't want to do that. I want them to taste as good as if I were cooking them at home. Okay, open them up. Okay, we're just going to put them right in. Is that good? Okay, now we are going to just put in a little bit of bacon grease. One of you wonderful subscribers sent me a bacon container, and I love this thing. Please, you don't have to send me anything, but that was just very, very nice. And I do appreciate it. Okay, we'll put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and just a touch of olive oil. Yeah, and we're going to let these cook because we want them to fall apart. That's what makes them so good. That's what makes green beans just taste so good. Okay, that was it. All right, so we have one complete meal, and I don't know how many TV dinners that's going to make. I really don't. But we shall see. Okay, is everybody hearing me okay and seeing me okay? Does it look dark or light, or does it look okay? What's that, Joey? Okay. By I'm trying to make sure everything stays good. That I don't blow the kitchen up or anything like that while you guys are on. Okay. Let me move my camera just a hair. I can't find my big stand. I set it down in the garage the other day, and I don't know if my husband, I don't know what he's done with it, but We're blaming him for everything today. Okay, now, so we have one meal down. Let's look at our other plan. We have our meatloaf. And now we're going to chicken enchiladas. Let me wash my hands real good, and we're going to chicken enchiladas. Okay. Okay, I bought a roasted chicken from Walmart because that is just fast and easy. And they are delicious. My husband is, I made him go to his office. He's a Sunday school teacher, and he is got to do his lesson anyway. So, and I normally shoot videos on Saturday, and he studies his Bible study on Saturdays. And my dog is here going crazy with this chicken. She loves roasted chicken so much. And she'll bark in a minute because she's getting mad. And I'm going to give her some. I've already made her dog food for the week. I've got a little short coming out about the video, how to make dog food, how I make my little doggies dog food. Because she will state, "Aw, thank you guys for encouragement. That is so sweet." It was my husband. He is the cookie monster. And I had set them out because I was trying to, I was trying to get things ready so when I got back, I could shoot videos from Tennessee. And I set them out and I shouldn't have because if they're set out, I should be ashamed. Now, he's got his little coffee snacks, but I guess the vanilla wafer was a change. So, so he ate that half a box. I knew they were brand new when I bought them. And that banana pudding, y'all, oh my gosh. Oh, Nikki. I'm calling you Nikki because that's your in your part of your name, and you're always so supportive. All of you guys, you guys are the most supportive and sweetest audience. And you know what? When people always ask me about comments, don't you worry about what people think or what people say? I really just don't have a problem with that. And I am very thick skinned. I'm extremely thick skinned. Um, just am. I don't know if that has something to do with the military. It's just I just have a goal in my mind, and I just don't let things get to me. I don't let people stop my dreams or my. Then that's not saying that I don't get sad or I don't get down, and things don't set me back a little bit, but they don't deter me from what my actual goals in life are. So. I missed my sister's have she had a Pampered Chef party and all my friends were going. And for some reason I thought it was tonight. And I did a grocery order and all that. And then they called me up, "Are you coming to the Pampered Chef party?" I was so upset. And so I said, you know what? I'm just gonna cook. And I felt so bad I decided to book a Pampered Chef party. How many have ever had a Pampered Chef party? I love those things. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I love to cook. But I do love a Pampered Chef party. And we all just keep going to the same ones. We just need to add Pampered Chef into our budget every month. That's because we all are having one. All right, I got my hands washed. We're gonna get rid of this. Why you guys? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad the cobbler was a hit. I am. Is there any questions you guys want to ask me while you've got me live that I never could think about? You can ask me anything, and I'll try to answer the best of my ability. Yes, we still have pampered chef parties. Okay, so we've got this, and we don't need to solve. My doggy's name is Chloe. Her name is Chloe, and it's about 7, I think, 7 or 8 now. She's getting up there. She's losing a little eyesight now. So she was a rescue dog. And they figured, and we've had her about 7 years. So they figured she was about a year when we got her. So maybe she's 7 or 8. I'm not quite sure. But how long have we had her, Joey? About 7 or 8 years? Yeah, it's been a. Do I play musical instruments? Absolutely not. My daughter-in-law can play the piano and she's wonderful, but I don't play any instruments. Um, don't. I'm making chicken enchiladas, and this is the easiest chicken enchilada recipe you can make. Oh, when do we get a full house tour? I'll answer that in just a second. I'm not in front. Let me get out my stuff that I need for. What goes in chicken enchiladas? I done forgot. Okay, we're going to put in about a cup of mozzarella cheese. About a cup. And we're going to put. Oh, is that good? Okay, now let's see. Oh, need some cream cheese. And I'm talking to my son Joey. He's helping me. So please don't think I'm being rude. He's just telling me, trying to remember the names and telling me what you're asking. And I have, if I do not quilt, but my mother has quilted, and she quilted me some beautiful quilts um, in her lifetime. So no, I don't quilt. I don't sew. I am so guys. I'm not crafty in any way whatsoever. None, zero. I get my decorative casserole dishes from thrift stores, Home Goods. We're putting a whole container of cream cheese in here. Um, Home Goods. Um, yeah, just put any time I see a cute casserole dish, I kind of get it. It's kind of I had to kind of stop because I don't have any room for any more. But and sometimes I will like if I know somebody's kind of having down and I make them dinner, I'll just give them the whole casserole. Then they don't have to worry about giving it back to me, and they get a special gift. And sometimes I do that instead of flowers or something. Flowers are outrageous, so sometimes I will do that. Let me let my little doggy Chloe out. Who? Oh my gosh. Stephanie, you're having you're having your 65th birthday party. I could sing to you, but I don't play a musical instrument. I don't sing and I don't quit. I don't have any qualities whatsoever in the craft department. None, zero. And I want to. I can try. I try. I had someone call me one time. She's a very good friend of mine. She ran a florist, and she just loved me. And she said, called me up one day and said, "I want your personality to come work for me." And I said, "What?" She said, "Yes, but you know what? She didn't even need me on Valentine's Day. I tried really hard, guys, but I could not figure out how to do flowers. It was terrible. I could not, put the little green on things. It was bad. It was bad. But anyway, we parted very close friends. I just have sons. I don't have a daughter. Tina was like my daughter. She, my heart loved her like a daughter. I worried over, cared for. She lived with me for 14 or 15 years. I can't quite remember. I try very, it just sounds cold, but I try not to think about it because it really makes me sad. So I just kind of, I, there are times I want to think about it and there are times that I don't. So let me go and get out my taco seasoning. I think I have. I think I have. I got to find my taco seasoning. Okay, we're just going to put in probably about 2 tablespoons of taco seasoning. So we have sour cream, cream cheese, cheddar cheese, and some taco seasoning. And we're going to make these up. These will be perfect. We don't have to do anything to these. We don't have to cook these or anything like that because when we pop these in the TV dinners, um, they'll be ready to go because we don't want it. We don't want to. We don't cook them twice because when she heats it up, it'll be all ready. These look really good. Let me go get my tortillas. And you know what? I have some homemade refried beans. I'm going to do a video on that. I love homemade refried beans. I'm going to do a video on it one day, but I'm going to go get them out. I freeze them. I make a big pot and I freeze them. I'm going to go get some. Okay, here are my refried beans. How many people we got, Joey? How many people we got? Hmm? Wow, 182 people. Guys, you're hanging out with me in my kitchen. I was so scared, been petrified of this. I'm going to wet this. I'm going to put it in a bowl and we're going to cook. I'll heat these up. Well, you know what? She might even want them. No, no, we're going to heat them up. We're going to put them in each container. Got to, I wanted to make my camera where it zoomed all through my kitchen, but I couldn't figure out how to do it. But next time I'm going to have Joey with me. And he was going to be here, but he couldn't today. Renee is at his house today. So they are taking care of her, and I'm going to take care of the food. Joey, what happened to Renee? She had to have foot surgery. What happened to Renee? She had to have foot surgery or something? She was in a car wreck and she broke her foot or something? She broke her foot. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of this cheese. There was just such a little bit in there. Tell me some of the, I got questions for you guys, okay? I'm going to tell you the one reason I went live. Do you guys want to know why I went live? One of my favorite YouTubers goes live all the time, and I'm just so not envious in a bad way. I just get so scared. So it's kind of like an encouragement that she goes live. Can anybody guess who I'm talking about? She goes live all the time and she's a redhead. And I did not even know she existed to about a year after I started YouTube. And I just had no clue who she was or anything. And I started YouTube about a year and she loves her mama's recipes and so do I. So if you know who it is, if you got a guess, let me know. Yes, it's Tammy. Who are some of your favorite YouTubers? And I'll tell you some of mine. I'll tell you some of mine. I love the Outdoor Boys, but uh, the Outdoor Boys is absolutely one of my favorite YouTubers, but he's not doing YouTube videos anymore. I think he did them for like 10 years and he just kind of got tired. So, but I love the Outdoor Boys. And of course, Dad Simply Cooking, my son. I love his channel. Um, let's see. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, it just, he can cook food. I would love to have him on my channel just to teach me how to cook all that food. I just love his food. It makes me want to be there eating. You know what I mean? Don't make me want to go to Alaska, but because it's too cold and I would freeze to death and I'm not a good camper. But I would just love to go and eat some of his food, not all of it, but like his bread with that honey. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yes. Oh, isn't that so sad? I loved Mama Mel, and that was so sad. The Lord calls us home. We have no idea when, but I did love Mama Mel. Let me think of some other YouTubers that I really like. I love anything with house cleaning because it encourages me to get myself up and clean my house. So this is, we're just going to take, what's that? Acre Homestead. I love Acre Homestead. When I first found her, I binge watched her so much. And I've already been through the homesteading stuff. I went through that in my late 40s and 50s, where I had the chickens and the gardens and I made my own bread and ground my own wheat. I did all that kind of stuff. But oh, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. And I was not fishing for that. I just really kind of wanted to know what you watched. But I love stuff like that. Let's see. Oh, me and my husband watch old black and white movies. And we really do like those. Just going to pop these. I'm just going to put one in there. I'm going to put some beans on this side, and then we're going to put some sauce on it. So then we'll have two of the meals down. And these are great because you don't have to cook them. They can heat them up in the microwave and it will be perfect. And my son Joey is so sweet to stay on with me the whole time. Isn't that sweet, y'all? He really is a good boy. Say that again. Say it again, Joey. He's telling me. Oh, I know. I like Max, the meat guy. He is always eating stuff and making meat and steaks, and he's just always at it. So I do like him. And let's see, who else do I loved how Jen does it, but she is not on YouTube anymore. She was a cleaning channel and I binged watched her, and sometimes I still want to. And then I watched 27 Fox Plays. We need to pray for her. Her name is Randy, and she's been off about a year. She had diagnosed with breast cancer, so she hasn't been on in a year, but her name is Randy, and she is just absolutely wonderful. And she was a cleaning channel. And I used to love Queen's Cabinet, but she's no longer. I don't know. I haven't heard, but she went. I don't know if she was sick or she hasn't posted in a year and a half or something like that. So I absolutely loved her. So we're going to take this little bit that is left. I'm wondering if I should put two or one of the burritos in. They're kind of big. I'm wondering if I should put two, or I think I'm just going to leave one. And I'm going to take this and we're going to put in our dressing for this. And she can always heat up another one if she wants to. So we have a little bit of the chicken left, and we're going to add that into our enchilada sauce. Hmm? Okay, so some of you that are just come in, I am making these meal prep meals for my son's mother-in-law, my daughter's mother. Her name is Renee, and she's also my friend. He married into a family that I was already knew, was good friends with, graduated with her dad, and was really good friends with her her aunt, my daughter-in-law. So I just put in a can of Rotel because I don't have anything else. And this will make it great. With that little bit of chicken, we're going to season it up just a little bit. I'm so glad you guys have come, and I just was um not bored, but I just kind of I want to know you. I get so many sweet messages, and you guys send me gifts and cards, and it just blows me away. I really I love having the feedback and love and be able to talk to you. I can't believe you guys watch me. If you want to know the truth, I researched this for 2 years. I didn't know if anybody would even watch me. And before I did, I was scared. I wanted to do it, but I was scared to death. And so I just, one day I just set the camera on and turned it on and did a little short. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Who said that, Joey? If you are away from your family, I do understand. I know how that feels, and sometimes we can be so lonely and hard. And that's one reason today I just wanted to hang out with you guys. And I know this is going to sound crazy, but I can actually, I guess because I do answer comments and I do get to know you through comments, um, I feel like I know you, and I feel like I can smile, and I feel like I can see you sitting out there watching. I don't know why, but I really and truly do. And I was worried today that going live, um, I don't have the greatest memory in the world, and and I love to talk, so I'll be off in different directions. So I was worried that that would be a problem today, but we're just going to go with what happens. And if you're lonely out there, you can just come and hang out with us. We're just going to set some of this little bit of sauce on each one of these, and when it heats up, it's going to be great. The tomatoes will be, it's like a salsa or whatever, but it's not overpowering. Well, I am so glad that y'all appreciate so kind and encouraging to me. But I feel like I'm honored. I can't believe I just can't believe it. I've always been a person who just loves to I I love to help people. It's really I get carried away with it sometimes. Um, I really do. Oh, Lisa. Oh, Lisa, that is so kind. How old are you, Lisa? Oh, oh, Tiffany. I hate that you don't have a good relationship, but you know what? You can pray, and God can bring you peace, and He can bring you new direction, and He can bring you a new relationship. It takes time, and it is so painful. I understand. I really and truly do. But I just pray that you and your mom can rebuild and start fresh. And I'm so appreciative. Oh my goodness. It's SPO 614. She is near Galveston, Texas, and she says the rain and thunder is shaking her house. And this is good soup weather. It really is. When you have a storm, we had them all day yesterday. It poured down rain. And well, we hope that you are safe. And okay, Linda Spielman says, Franny, I'm with you in my DNA. She helps people regardless of how life may treat us. We always have to show there are people who care. I'm one who will jump in and help without a thank you. Yes, and you know what? Our thank you comes from the joy. I'm telling you, sometimes no one asks, but sometimes you just do it, and there's like a joy and a peace. I don't understand it. It is the strangest thing, and you don't know why the Lord gives you a desire to do those things. Everybody has different gifts, and we don't do those gifts that God gives us for ourselves, but it changes us. I don't know. We just use them to the Lord and what He tells us to do, and I don't understand it. Ooh, that's hot. And sometimes there's a season where we just don't do anything. We just need a break in life. And I've been there too. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add some of these beans right in. This is our chicken enchiladas with some homemade refried beans. And in my beans, I put neck bone. I put neck bone in my beans. I take the meat off of a neck bone because there's not much, but it tastes so good in refried beans. Okay. I need to heat this up just a little more. Guys, that meatloaf smells so good. I mean, it smells great. Okay, so if you're just joining me, I'm making TV dinners for my son's mother-in-law, my friend Renee, and uh, my grandkids' other grandma, and my daughter-in-law's mama. She was in a car accident, and she's got a broken foot and leg, I guess, or cast. And so we are making her some. She lives alone, and she's at Joey's right now. But we're going to make her some TV dinners, not full meals, but just TV dinners so she can take some out whenever she wants. And so this is the chicken enchiladas with homemade refried beans. Well, you will love the Oreo cobbler. I love Oreos. I love sweets. And I don't want y'all to think all I do is sit around here and eat sweets. But I do give a lot of it away. I take to my parents' house, to all my new neighbors. It's a great way to, if you're lonely, take your neighbors some food. Take a new neighbor some food. You never know who you might meet. I take cookies and things like that. When I make simple things like cookies or cupcakes, I take those to the bank or the little boutique near where I live. It, just do something special and sweet, and just to show people you appreciate it. The post office, the people at the post office, I know them, they're friends of mine, and we became friends just by talking and doing my mail and all that kind of stuff. They're just sweet. But if you are lonely and you want to get to know and you're maybe you move somewhere new, just reach out. You don't even have to make anything. You can just buy a good loaf of bread, like a baguette and maybe some cream cheese, something like that, just something special to take over to someone's house. Little cake, you buy a little cake, little cupcake or something. Where did I get? Okay. I got these containers from Walmart, and but if you go to Sam's, you can buy the great big containers, and normally I do that, but this was like last minute. I mean, I didn't have time to go to Sam's or anything like that. So we just did this quickly. But I like to make, if I'm gonna make a TV dinner, I want it to be like if I heat it up, it tastes good. And I found that meatloaf, chicken enchiladas, things like that, that you make like this tastes really good if you heat it up, if you reheat it. And these will, because the tortillas have not been heated at all, and it'll taste good and fresh. And she can take this and put it, um, and put it, pop it out and put it on a dish and put it in the oven or the microwave or the air fryer. You know, it doesn't matter. Okay. All right, so we have 4. Yeah. If you like the bank tellers and stuff, you crochet on something, they just love it. They just love it. I'm gonna save this for my husband. I'm gonna save this one. He's gonna eat this. Then I don't have to cook supper. So because he loves chicken enchiladas, so I'm gonna save these 2 for him because I've got 4 of these, and we're gonna do quite a few meatloaves. So we're gonna have plenty. I don't want to overwhelm her with so much of the same thing. So this is gonna be hubby's dinner. Okay, now let me see. So we've got our chicken enchiladas, and you can put corn or anything with that, but we're just doing the refried beans and chicken enchiladas and those tomatoes on top. Give it a some acid and taste wonderful. Okay, and she can put any hot sauce or whatever kind of sauce she wants on it too. So, the next thing we are going to do is we're going to make some chocolate chip banana muffins. And the reason is I have some bananas that are not in good shape at all. So I said that's the first thing on my list because I didn't want to waste them. So does anybody have any other questions they want to know um, that maybe you want to ask? And oh, Brenda, thank you so much for watching. If you have to leave, I totally understand. Or if you are bored out of your mind hanging out with me in my kitchen, I totally understand. Okay, we're going to get this banana chocolate chip. Let's see, chocolate chip banana bread, and I printed this off. Um, no, we did not sell our old house. We've only had one person look at it. It's kind of a big house. And so we're just, if it doesn't sell, I'm thinking about just going back and shooting YouTube videos in it until it sells because it's right across from where my grandkids live. And so, I think about stuff like that. But okay, let's make some um, banana bread. Chocolate chip banana. I think we're going to make muffins. We're not going to make bread. We're going to make muffins. And this way she can freeze them and have them at different times. This Okay, I like to shop at thrift stores. Really love thrift stores. So if you want to know where I'll buy my shirts and things from, thrift stores, belts. I love little boutiques. I like to buy locally to help, support those businesses um, if I can afford it. Sometimes you can catch some really good sales. And, but thrift stores have some really cute things. And I was the eBay seller for 14 years. And my daughter-in-law, Joey's wife, I found real, her size shoes. They were real Gucci. No lie, authentic Gucci for $5. I seen them and what was my um, I was, I have to think a minute. I have to go back. That was so long ago. I have to go back. I was in administration. I was waitressing and farm work growing up. And when I knew I was going to the Air Force, I said, I want to do a job where it's during the day and it's not hard physical labor because burning tobacco, we burn tobacco, pick cucumbers, all that. And I just swore I was never marrying a farmer. Nothing wrong with farmers because farming is where the money is, okay? But I just had worked so long and so many years and I just didn't want to do it. And so when I went in the Air Force, I said I just want a job sitting at a desk. And I'm not really cut out for a desk job. I'm more of a doer instead of a typer. But I did that. That's what I did. And let's see. And I was an E5. I spent 4 years active and 2 years inactive reserve, but the Gulf War came, they called me up, and I went and did my reserve duty. I was pregnant, but I went in and did my reserve duty, and they let me stay near where I lived. So I love that. I outprocessed pilots, and it was kind of neat. So I did that. Was very active and very busy. I did not cook for a living. Now, I did when we first moved back. We lived in Colorado for 21 years and Colorado Springs. Yeah, I love Colorado. And when we moved back to North Carolina, I started a little, I call it a food car, not a food truck. And just to make some extra money so my kids would have lunch money and different things because moving was so expensive. And just the change of everything. So I would make little sandwiches and I would ride it around town and sell little $5 bags. I would have chicken salad on croissant, tuna salad on croissant, um, um, ham and cheese on croissant, and then I'd sell those with a bag of chips and a cookie. And then I started selling little muffins and cakes and cookies and pound cake, little miniatures. I did really good. And then we had moved to Jacksonville, North Carolina, but then we decided to move back to my hometown. And so I just ended that, but I sold to the newspaper. They waited for me every day, and yeah, it did really good. But no, I never cooked for a living. Now, I have waited on tables. I've been a waitress for many years. I worked in a little cafe with my best friend for many years, and that was hard and physical. And this is just simple and easy. And I get to share and I get to know all of you. So, oh, Jimmy, thank you for your service. Oh, man. Oh, Red Rooster, you did catering. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you're critiquing me. Oh. No, not a Blue Angel. I was in the Air Force though, but no. Oh, we got See, I'm sitting here and I'm talking so much that I done forgot what we're doing. I told you it was going to be a long one today because I had a lot of stuff. And I said, oh, you know what? I'll do something fun and different. And I wanted to get to know you. So I keep all my measuring spoons and different things in a container like this. So you're going to learn all my little secrets. All right, so we're going to need 1 cup of packed brown sugar. We're just going to put it all in. Oh, and 3 cups of bananas. 3 cups of bananas. And a cup of granulated sugar. Okay, let's see what else we need. A cup of butter, which is 2 sticks of unsalted. Well, I'm not in a condo. I'm just in a subdivision. I left rural for subdivision, but we had to downsize. We just had too much property. It was just too much. And my husband would look at it and say, I'm so overwhelmed. And we just couldn't keep up with it. So we're hoping that it sells soon. The oven is called a Kosh, Costch. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I ordered it from Lowe's. And I love it. It's a convection oven, which I didn't know. I just wanted a red stove. That tells you about me, okay? I just wanted a red stove. And it had 5 stars, so I said a 5-star red stove is good for me. I don't analyze a whole lot, guys. Well, I'm sure you can tell. Let me make sure I didn't get a shell. Okay. And when I say I don't plan a lot of my videos, I just actually walk in the kitchen and see what I have and think that day, what would be good, or what do I have, or what's in my mind. Sometimes I'll turn the camera on and the banana pudding the other day was a complete, um, I had to turn that off. Them green beans were going to burn. The banana pudding was a complete surprise. I didn't know I was doing that. I saw the box of vanilla wafers, and when I turned the camera on, said we're making a banana pudding. Honestly, I don't plan it. Oh, I love everything red. I just do. I just love. Oh, do I have a lawn? It's very small. It's very small. Very small. I mean, it's really nothing. Compared to what we had, it is really nothing. I am a huge football fan too. Um, oh, football snacks. What do I love? I love nachos for football. Love, love, love nachos. Um, I love chicken sandwiches. Um, what else do I like? Pizza. Love pizza. I love Italian anything. Spaghetti and meatballs is my favorite. I love spaghetti bake. Love it. Love fried chicken and banana sandwiches. That is honestly my favorite food of all time in the whole world. Could eat it every single day and never get tired of it. Honestly, I'm not just saying that. I love, love, love it. And I restrict myself to just a few times a year because it is so um, heavy, but so good. Have you ever? I know most of you saw the video where I made the banana sandwich. Have you ever made it like that? You got to try it once in your life. It's so good. Oh, I've got to go get, what do I've got? I got to get my vanilla. Yeah, we got to get going. So I want to show you. I'm going to show you how I get all my stuff so fast. This is my baking cart, and it's on wheels. And I just roll it. I have a pantry, and it rolls in there. It's my flour, my bread flour. I have everything labeled. Extra different flours, cocoa, Bisquick, um, all sorts of baking soda, baking powder, vanillas, extracts, coffee, and this. And so I can just roll this out, and it rolls so easy, and just set it out, and I always have my supplies. So you're learning all my little secrets today. I tried to, do my videos where on a schedule, but I never know what I'm making. So I have to keep certain supplies um, in my pantry. Now, maybe during that week, I may say, oh, I'm going to make this today. I'm going to make that. And this morning, I knew I needed to make something quick and easy for Renee. Let me check on that meatloaf. Ooh, our meatloaf is done and it is gorgeous. We're going to pour off some of this grease. Going to pour it off right here in this little measuring cup. I ordered the cart. The cart come off of Amazon, and my husband put it together. But I needed something that um, that would be a way that I could keep everything, and I'm not running back and forth to get this or to get that. And this has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I usually keep my flour and stuff on here, my flour, sugar, but I put it right here today. But, my shortenings, I got shortenings down here, self-rising, my little coffees that I use. But what's on this cart is what I use all the time. And so I can just bring it out here and my items are right there and I'm not running back and forth. Now today I'm running back and forth because nothing was planned at all except for I planned it well when I found out she had an accident. I said, I'm gonna make her some um freezer meals. And so it kind of like that. I know I want to make chicken enchiladas, meatloaf. That would be great. Some banana muffins because I had them. So I kind of went with what I already had, and I knew that I can get some chickens already cooked at Walmart. Okay. 1/2 cup of Greek yogurt or sour cream. I think we're going to use Greek yogurt. I need to use it up. Okay, see how much do I need? I need a cup of sour cream or Greek yogurt. Now, have any of you ever decided if you want to start a YouTube channel or do you have one and um, you just, maybe you're trying to get it going? or ever thought about starting one, or your daughter or your child. Okay, I'm going to put a cup right in. Using what we have, groceries are just so expensive. I'm telling you, they're just so expensive. Okay, we're almost there. Let me get out my mixer. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, now see, if I was on camera, you wouldn't know I looked around for my mixer. Ooh, hello, Thomas from Germany. And Nikki, you can just start it back. We'll get this mixed up. I say start a channel for handicapped people. My sister-in-law Tina was handicapped. She was mentally handicapped and physically. She was adopted by my in-laws when she was 5 months old, and she had a form of cerebral palsy, and she had passed stage 4 um, osteoporosis. And like she got pneumonia real bad right before she died, and her bones literally crushed in where her ribs were. She went into the hospital with no crushed ribs, but the coughing and the things from the pneumonia caused her ribs to crack and break. Um, she needed oxygen, but she refused to wear it. We would have it and we'd say, Tina, please put it on. She would not wear it. Um, but I do believe that is a gift, and I think you should do it. I don't think you should wait. I think you just should turn on the camera and start. That is the best thing you can do. Just turn the camera on and start. Just like I went live today and had no clue. I knew it was going to be a long video, but I figured people can come in and hang out. Just do it. There are a lot of people out there that are struggling, that take care of handicapped people. They need support. And I know there were times that it was you're homebound. That's one reason I started eBay, because I needed something to do at home. And it's life changing when you have anyone that is handicapped, or you are a caregiver for any situation. You need encouragement, you need help, because there's so many things you go through that you don't that other people don't understand until you've had to deal with it. So I think it's a great idea. Go for it. I don't think you should wait another minute. I think you should just start. But I'll give you a piece of advice. You should do it and don't stop. Once you commit, go and go and go. We all started out with zero. Every one of us, zero. I had no clue what I was doing. When I started YouTube, I thought those people, like, they would get up there and say, you need to use it. I didn't know that they were sponsored. So I had no clue, never heard of it. I didn't know what I was doing. And I would say, I love this taco seasoning. I would just do a whole video about taco seasoning because I thought that's what they were doing. I thought that's what YouTube was. Come to find out, that was their sponsors that were sponsoring them. So I would do TV dinners or perfume I liked. You know, when I first started, I had no clue what I was doing. But you keep going. You just learn as you go. You might get one subscriber. You may not get any for a week or 2 weeks. Keep going. Keep going and you will make it. I am going to make a cookbook. I just don't know when. Life is finally settling down for me a little bit, and I am going to make a cookbook. I had to get out my flour. How hard is editing? Um, it's like anything. When you first start, it's overwhelming. I use an iPad. I'll tell you what I use. I use an iPad to shoot my videos, edit my videos. I use my phone to do little things, but I use my iPad. I have a big iPad and I can take it with me when I travel and edit. And I use VN as an editor, not a free editing, but it costs me $69 a year. And I like it. It's nothing fancy. Yeah, and Joey uses the iPad. Um, it's Yeah, I like it because I can see everything. When I have the little cameras, I can't see it, but if I use my iPad, I can see everything. And it works really good for me. And I've got all those cameras, but I prefer the iPad. Oh, well, God has a special place in heaven. I just know that for all the people who suffer with those special needs, and He calls people to care and love them. And I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm not. And I'm not saying that it's all rosy because it's a very hard commitment. Once you make the commitment, you're there. You're all in. It's um, my mother-in-law asked me, and I did it. And I made the commitment. Yes, I just showed it to people. I just used it. Yes, are you kidding? I've used this in 2 videos. We um love it. Love it. You ain't got to have a pretty kitchen to cook. The outdoor boy, he's my favorite now. He don't have no kitchen. He just lights some firewood and he's like the old days. Okay, let me see where I'm at real quick. 1 1/3 cups of all-purpose flour. Now, I'm sorry, it's 2 because we're doubling. It's 2 2/3 cup. But caregivers, oh, gosh, you guys are just so kind. Let's see. 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Joey, who was it that sent me the bacon grease holder? Kathy. I want to tell you, it's hard for me. When I got that bacon grease holder, I was, oh, and we're going to add in 1 teaspoon of salt. I was, I will. You know what? I will do that. I will link the stainless steel table. Um, but Kathy, I did not. My dad, when I got it, my dad was in the hospital, and I was staying with my mom, and it's hard for me to remember things. And I've got a whole different box of cards and letters, and I have to sit down and do it. But my dad was in the hospital for over a week, and I stayed with my mom at night, and she's on oxygen and stuff. So my mind was going everywhere. And then I had to come back, and I was supposed to go on vacation with some friends that week, and I canceled it. Um, so life was just super busy, and it took a little while for life to get calmed down again. Um, so I just want to say thank you. And I was going to get to all the thank you cards. And if you've sent me something and a card, it takes me a couple months to get to. It's not that I don't appreciate it, and it's not that I don't use it, because I will. I just have sometimes my time, and it's busy right now with our work. So we need 2 teaspoons of baking soda. Say that again, Joey. Oh, you know what I want to tell you though? I got that gift and another gift um when I was staying with my mom, and we opened them together, and it tickled my mom to death. She couldn't believe the gift, and she thought that was so sweet and so kind. Okay, we're gonna mix this up. I really do appreciate all that, and Joey is helping me with the questions because and I mean, he's spending his time to help me. I mean, it just blows me away. So, but I know he wanted to be here, but sometimes life happens. He's making pizza. My little grandkids wanted pizza. They love pizza. Okay, we just got to add chocolate chips. That's it. Okay, let's see how many chocolate chips we need. We need a cup and a half of chocolate chips. Say that again. Joey's giving me another. Yeah. hmm I'll be honest, the reason I use a hand mixer, which I really do like a hand mixer, is because it's easier for you guys to see the batter. You got that big machine up here. I do it because I want you guys to see the batter and to see the ingredients and to see it better. I don't have a clear bowl on my machine, and I just feel like it kind of gets in the way. And so that's kind of why I don't do it. So, but I do like my stand mixer. My husband surprised me, him and Tina, right before she passed away, they surprised me with that mixer. Joey makes an awesome pizza. And I can tell you something that Joey makes that I can't even attempt to make it. And that's macaroni and cheese. You got to try Joey's macaroni and cheese. He can take that somewhere. And I'm telling you what, I don't even try. I'm not going to take macaroni and cheese anywhere when he's taking it for the simple reason his is amazing. But Joey is a good cook, and I told him for years, you need to start a YouTube channel. You need to start a YouTube channel. But, kids, hard-headed, thinking I was, but after I got more serious and got really into it, um, he decided, I just kind of one day said, go home and start you a channel because he cooked every night. He loves the grocery shop. He loves to cook. It wasn't a once in a while thing that he really cooks every night. And I said, start you a channel. And he did. I can remember him cooking as a little boy. And he makes a mess. I'm not going to lie. His wife tells me he makes a mess. Uh, it failed too. Yeah. I got to say, comment about them chili cheese dogs. Now, I'm just saying. They were so doggone good. You've got to crisp up them buns. I'm just telling you. They were amazing. No joke. Every one of them was gone. Every last one of them. And when they were so crispy, absolutely wonderful. And I'm not just saying that. Oh my goodness. I understand. I just use any old thing. I know that there are special ones out there, but I looked at them, but I really can't afford one of them. So I just use the inexpensive ones, and I find that they work really good. And I do hear that there's stainless steel ones. My son Joey just reminded me, and I thought that would be good. But I've got two houses right now, and I've got two utility bills. So I'm kind of waiting. And I'm just putting 2 scoops in here. You got to put them in the oven because that will be so crispy with that cheese. Oh my goodness, I'm not kidding. Yeah, some of you know me because you watch me, and you're so kind. I just love y'all. You're helping me answer questions. Oh, you guys are the best. You guys are. I don't know what I would do without you. I went through a really hard time when Tina passed away, and I could hardly I'd try to shoot a video, but I couldn't quit crying. And sometimes I would be doing videos and had cried so much I'd have to go back. I would be wiping my eyes, hardly any makeup on. But your comments were all so kind and encouraging me. I'm telling you, you just don't know how your kindness helped me. You had 2 houses for 8 months? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I do. I'm just not. I'm a home cook. I'm a home cook. I don't have a fancy cutting board or anything like that. I do like Pampered Chef. But I think it's the parties that I like, the food, because they're always cooking something, and all the people, and I know them all, and it's just fun. It's just fun. Um, let's see. Yeah, money. Kimberly, money flies out of your pocket. All you have to do is go to the grocery store. It just flies out of the pocketbook. I got to see what I'm supposed to cook these on. 325 degrees in a loaf pan, but we're not doing the loaf pan. So, but we are going to put these at 325 because these are big muffins, and I am going to put them on a cookie sheet. Okay, here. Say that again. Whew. These are my roasted potatoes. We're going to let them cool. We're going to let those roasted potatoes cool. We're going to get these in the oven, and we're going to make up some TV dinners for that. Well, I've been sad in my life. Somebody just talking about being happy. Um, Internet person. I love that name. That's cute. Um, I've been sad, but you got to have joy. It's a choice. And well, I don't know if it's a choice. It's just part of life. It's not a choice, but I should say it's part of life. And you're going to have pain. You're going to have pain. But you need, and this is what I have found, I have to keep a fourth of that pain. I just have to keep it in a separate part, and I have to have love for my grandkids. That pain is there, but it gets less and less as I do this and love people and do other things. Create work, create time. And Red Rooster, like getting older, it's really hard. Like I'm 61 and I think, oh my gosh, I want to achieve this. I want to achieve that. I want to do this. I want to do that. And I know the limits. I have limits now. My legs don't let me, um, as you get older, things don't work like they did. Your mind may still think you can do it, but your legs are telling you time to sit down. It's time to stop. So I understand. I understand. I'm 61 and I love being 61. I love life's experiences, good and bad. Um, because through really bad experience, I threw myself into YouTube and I created a whole new career for myself. I created a whole new world that I didn't even know existed at 60. I started at 57 through pain and sadness, and I couldn't stay still 1 minute. I had to get my mind in another place. And my friend Benita hired me to help her build up a rest area. and she didn't ask me to. I just went with her to turn some vending machines on, and I could not quit thinking about that place, and it changed my life. It put me into work mode. My mind was consumed with getting that place in order, and then my mind became consumed with YouTube. And I love to see people succeed in YouTube. When I say I want you to try a channel, consistency is the hardest thing about YouTube. It's not editing because you're going to fail. Okay. You're going to fail everything. Sometimes you're going to burn everything you have fixed, or it's not going to turn out right, or it's going to hit the floor, or it's not going to taste good. And that's part of life. And so when I say start, go, do, and that's anything, that's just not YouTube. If you got a dream, go figure out how to make it. I mean, it's going to be hard to be an astronaut at 50, okay? But yeah, you can do it. You can do certain things. Okay, we got to make some meatloaf TV dinners. Oh, that's still hot. Okay. And we've got our green bean. Okay, we got our um, banana chocolate chip muffins in there. Got our potatoes and our green beans. Okay, got some more of these takeouts. Joey. Okay, let's put potatoes right here. And no, let's put potatoes and meatloaf. I'm going to do the potatoes right here. My phone just died, guys. Oh, I was wondering where Joey went. Okay, we are going to put some meatloaf in the pan. Yeah, bring it. I'm in. Let me go look. Okay. Okay, let me try something. Okay. Okay. Now if I can get my camera back. Okay. Okay, we're in a little bit different position. But anyway, we have our meatloaf, our potatoes, and our green beans. I think that's a great TV dinner. So I'm going to do that. Put in some green beans. Sorry that my kitchen's a mess, but that's the way it is when you're cooking. Okay, going to put in our meatloaf. I had to kind of break this one up a little bit. Okay. She can add whatever, salt and pepper, ketchup, whatever, but it's already got that glaze on it. Okay, let's do our potatoes. Can y'all hear me real good now? Is it good? Somebody said good. Okay. Okay, this is the last one. I'm gonna have some extra potatoes left over. Gonna pop this right in here and get these potatoes in. So my husband's gonna have some hash browns. We'll make some hash browns for him out of that for breakfast in the morning. He before he goes to church. I'm trying to think of some other YouTube channels that I just love. Oh, I know. I love All Recipes Nicole. I just think she can cook anything. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to take these potatoes and put in a different container so my husband will have some for lunch. I mean, breakfast. So how many of you cook a lot or um do you eat out a lot? Hmm? I like to eat out sometimes, but just eating out so much makes you not feel good. Just don't feel good. All right, so he has some potatoes and he has a couple burritos here. So I got hubby something made. Oh, I want to show y'all something. I'm going to get a backsplash. My brother-in-law, Richie, he is the best. He can build anything. He built me a pantry. He is, um, he is going to put me in a backsplash and I'm putting in red brick. What do y'all think? Do y'all like that? It's real thin brick, and it was not very expensive at all. It was the same price as if you put Subway tile in. So I got a really good deal on it, and we're gonna put that in. It was heavy. I had to go get it myself. I had to go and scrounge it up, but I love it. And so we're doing red brick. just always wanted red brick floors, red brick, everything. And, but so I'm just going to get a red brick backsplash. Okay, guys, I'm going to check on them muffins. So um, we've got 8 TV dinners. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 TV dinners. That's not bad. And that will really help her till she gets on her feet a little bit. And is there anything else I was going to make? Let's see, chicken enchiladas, meatloaf, muffins. Let me see. Uh, do I miss my old oven? Um, no. But I'll tell you something I do miss. I miss my red sink. I had a red sink in my other kitchen, and I found it. And when we were redoing the kitchen, I had tile, tile on the countertops. I loved them. Loved the tile on my countertops because you could set anything on them. It didn't matter. But they were wore out. I'm telling you, I wore that kitchen out. And so we got new countertops and a new red sink. And I just loved it. And me and my husband put in a brick beige backsplash, and I just loved it. But I do like red, and I love color. I like anything that makes me happy. Yeah, eating out has gotten so expensive that it's absolutely ridiculous. When I was on my trip um, to Tennessee, went to a wedding, and I went to get a coffee the morning that I was leaving. The hotel that I was staying in did not even have coffee. Can you even comprehend that? And it was a nice place. It did not have coffee. So when I got to the airport, I said, I'll get a cup of coffee. Do you know it would be $15 for a cup of coffee because it was 85 cents a pump? It was a la carte where you had to pay for everything you put in your coffee. I said absolutely not. And so I got on the airplane and they gave me a cup of coffee, and that had to suffice till I got home. And when I got home, because I got home early, I had me a really good cup of coffee. So I'm not paying $15 for a cup of coffee. I don't care how bad I need it, okay? But food is just outrageous when you eat out. You are just flabbergasted. You're shocked at what it costs. So I like just mostly eating at home, and sometimes I splurge a little bit on getting something that I normally wouldn't buy because I do eat at home so much. But I love coffee, and so I buy creamer that I like. But I mean, I'm not talking about splurging on like big steaks or nothing like that. I'm talking about, like a coffee creamer I like or different little things. But yeah, food is outrageous. Food is outrageous. So I don't know where I'm going to keep these. Has Renee got a freezer, Joey? I'm asking Joey if Renee has a freezer. She does? Okay, good. Oh, yeah, but I can tell you one good thing about um, hamburger is you can split it up. You can use half turkey. My mother-in-law always did that. I never knew. I thought I was Miss Smarty Pants. I said, "Oh, I would never eat turkey." She said, "You just did." She put half turkey and half hamburger. And sometimes you can just half it and you still have enough, like to make a soup or something like that. Thought about making Renee a soup. That might would be good. Could put it in a crock pot. But I think we got that pretty good right now. You think that's enough, Joey, right now? The chocolate chip banana muffins and enchiladas and meatloaf. And she's got 8 takeout plates and muffins. So that's a good week's worth. Might be, and I'm sure you'll make her something too. I'm sure Joey will make something too. So anyway, some of you, anybody got any questions you want to ask me while you're here? One of you going to come over and wash all these dishes? Joey, are you going to come wash these dishes? He's not going to do it. I'm just joking. Yeah, my son, he has his own channel. It's called Dad Simply Cooking. Go over and subscribe. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. We are almost at 98,000 subscribers. If you had told me that 3 years ago, I would have never believed it. I'm telling you, I cannot believe it. I can remember um, it took like when I got 17 subscribers, I was like, oh my gosh, I got 17 subscribers. Every few subscribers, I would be calling my kids, oh, I got a subscriber today. I got a subscriber today. So, you know where I get those? I get them. I did get them at Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby does not have them anymore. They used to have them. They, no, I'm wrong. It's Michael's, but Hobby Lobby has some, and it's over there where like the stickers and things like that are, and it's there. I believe that's where it is. It's the flour and sugar and all that. Amazon has them too. Amazon, they're very inexpensive at both places. What's that? If I had a me Oh, I don't know. I would love to have a meetup at a football game. I love football. If you love football, put down your team. I'm a Bronco lunatic, okay? I am if I could have any dream, my dream would be to own an NFL. If I could own anything in the world, it'd have to be an NFL team. I would love to be an NFL owner just so I could sit in that box. I love football. I love it. And um, if you get started on it, it's bad. But I love football. Love, love, love it. I got my husband hooked on football. Okay. I was lonely and we lived in North Carolina and I was so lonely. And this is when I was very young. I think I was 28, 29. And I was just, we'd only lived there for a year. But I missed my friends in Colorado so bad, and I was so lonely. And so I started, the only thing I could get on the TV was the Broncos. And um, are we there? Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get. I love, yeah. I love I love the NFL. I don't have time for college. I wished I did. I just don't. So I try not to get involved in it because I just don't have that kind of time. But the NFL, I make time. And I love winter just because of football. Okay. I can't wait to August to the preseason games. But I'm a Bronco fan, a Kansas City Chiefs fan. I know Broncos and Chiefs, they are enemies. I love the 49ers, okay? I just love the 49ers because that's the kids of the old Broncos team and coach. He built it with the Bronco kids, the his friends, Kyle Shanahan. His dad was the Broncos uh, coach, and McCaffrey, all those people. I don't want to bore y'all. I could just go on and on. But anyway, I love the 49ers. And but I love football food. I love pizza. Um, for football, I love little smoky hot dogs. Um, Nachos are my favorite thing to watch during a football game, and spaghetti and meatballs. I also like vegetable soup with peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I like simple things that I can run in the kitchen, get a bowl of. Love chili and wings. Oh, chili and wings. What am I thinking? Of course, chili and wings. Um, Oh, that is so sweet. You still go to, you need, oh my goodness. Yeah, go to them games, have fun. Oh, I love a football. I love high school games, and sometimes I will go. I have got last year, I think I went to one, or was it the year before? I don't know. My mind goes, but I have been to a couple, like if a friend's son or grandson is in a football game, I might go, or if something's going on. But or volunteered or do something. But yeah, yeah. I can't believe you're in high school and you're watching me, but I'm so thrilled you are. I am thrilled you are. And well, you know what? Raiders, I'm not going to say I don't like them. I liked them when Chucky was the coach. Um, so, but we are good. But we're going to be doing some football food this year. And I kind of want to try some new recipes. I need to research that because I want some new stuff. I don't want to just and when I make stuff for y'all, it is mostly of what I really eat all the time. Like today was what I really eat. And I thought about making her some soup, but if I make her some soup, I'm going to make that off a line because I don't want to keep y'all here all day. Say that again. Oh, she works at a high school. Oh, okay. Well, our muffins are still cooking, but she's going to have quite a few muffins to just kind of snack on. And um, I actually have cake. I'm going to show you the cakes. It's in a video that's coming out tomorrow, but I'm going to show you those cakes. Now, I got up this morning and these are crack cakes. And so you will be able to see these being made tomorrow, Sunday. They're going to be my video. Say that again. I can't. Let me see if I can. Ooh. Pig picking cake is one of my absolute favorites. Um, yeah. Now these are called crack cakes. This is a chocolate crack cake, and my husband goes, "Why don't you ever make a strawberry crack cake?" So I made two cakes in one video, and this was before I knew I was making anything for Renee. So Renee is, I'm going to freeze these. I'm going to wrap them up and I'm going to slice them up. Not all of it because I'm going to keep some of it. I'm going to slice these up and wrap them up so Renee can put them in the freezer and take her out a piece every now and then. So we're going to do that right now. I'm glad I thought of that. What's that? Oh, crack cake. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I need to try that. Okay. I'm just going to start. I'm going to do the chocolate first. Oh, me too. I love lemons. Oh, one-handed meals to make. Let me think about that a minute. And I'm sorry you're having to have surgery. Um, but I pray that everything goes good. And I know it will. It will. Um, one-handed. Do you want to buy it already prepared or are you going to make it for the one-handed meals? Yeah, that's a good idea. You know what else too? You know what else you can do? If you've got a little crock pot, if you got a little crock pot, I'm going to save that. Take your little crock pot. Let me show you some things. Let me show you some things that you can go get that if you don't have time to prep. Is this for just you or the whole family? Just for you to eat, I'm sure. So, okay, if you got a little crock pot, you can just set it up, keep it set up, and you can make these little soups. You can make you up some sandwiches beforehand and just grab them out, put a paper towel around them so they don't dry out. You can have some crackers and chips and cheese and little pepperonis, different things like that. But these Rayo soups, girl, they are like you've cooked. You made them yourself. They are delicious. And they got vegetable minestrone. Fagioli is my favorite. They have a fagioli, and I just add hamburger to it, and it tastes like Olive Garden. It's so good. Creamy tomato, minestrone. They've got all different kinds, but they are really, really good. And I'm not sponsored. I just went and grabbed them off the shelf because sometimes when I'm really hungry and I don't want to go spend $20 for one meal just for me or 40 for me and my husband, I just open up some of these and make me a grilled cheese. You can already have your grilled cheese prepped and in the oven, just throw them in the air fryer or on the stove with one hand. Um, but yeah, you can do that. I don't make a blooming onion because I make onion fritters. Got to go watch that video, but I am going to make onion fritters again next week. Because I'm going to make some different sauces to go with them. Them things are awesome. Onion, blooming onion. These are called onion fritters. They're just like it. They are amazing. Go look at that video. You will love those, and they're so much easier than a blooming onion. Bye, Robin. Are you leaving? Thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. Oh, you have Marines and Army, and your husband was a Vietnam vet. Oh my gosh, thank you for your service. Oh my gosh, my husband was a Marine. I was Air Force. And oh, what a blessing. Uh, Being in the military and being a military family is hard and good at the same time. It's a great life and a hard life at the same time. Okay, we are going to wrap these cakes. I think I'll put two um I think we'll wrap it with two. Just gonna put it in a big bag, and then she can just pull these out individual when she wants a piece of cake or two. Mhm. This crack cake is so good. Oh my gosh. It's the best. Are y'all there? Is everybody still there? Okay. Oh, thank y'all so much for coming, Steve. I appreciate it so much. I really, really do. Really, really do. So this is just a one piece. All right, so we have chocolate cake. Now we're going to put some strawberry cake. We're going to put them in here too. Okay, our muffins are ready, guys. Let's get them out. Look at how beautiful those muffins are. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, you guys are the best. I'm so glad y'all come and hung out with me today. I was worried about going live, but I think I might start going live a little bit more and spend a little bit of time, especially when I'm just feeling lonely and I just need to hang out too and get to know you better. I really needed that today. So I'm just going to cut up um, mayonnaise. Mayonnaise rolls? No, but they sound amazing. They sound amazing. Oh, thank you for watching. I'm so glad. Who was that, Joey? Who was that? Tracy, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I wonder if my cousin Michelle's still on. Michelle or um I gotta think about it. I call her Michelle, but I can't remember. How did I meet my husband? I met my husband at church. Um, I met him at church. And he was actually seeing another girl at church. And I had just became really a stronger Christian, I should say. And but and I'd started this new church, and I was in the Air Force, and I hadn't been there long. And I met him at church. He was actually sitting with another girl, and he was a usher in the church. And I sat with my friend whose husband was a usher, and we sat on the same. He sat at one end, and my friend's husband and her sat at the other. And I would always look over there and think, he's so handsome. And I, my dad had heart surgery, so I came home on leave to see him. And when I got back, she weren't sitting there anymore. And so I asked my friend, I said, she said, yeah. I said, are they not seeing each other anymore? And she said, no, she didn't know I liked him. She said, oh no, they're just taking a little break. Well, I figured. She said about 3 week break. I said, oh no, well then I've got 3 weeks. And it didn't take no time. I went and asked him out, and the rest is history. We were together ever since, and yep. I was not waiting. Okay, I wasn't waiting 3 weeks for him to figure out what he had to do. Well, they weren't broke up, so I had to jump in there. I had to. You know, eh, all's fair in love and war. And I mean, if he was married, I wouldn't have messed with. Okay, I wouldn't even have paid it. He wouldn't even have crossed my mind. But he weren't married, they weren't engaged, and they were taking a 3 week break. So I had 3 weeks. So, you know, that's me. That is exactly right. And then I found out, and he'd tell you that the other person, they were not meant for each other. Oh, I will. I'll tell him that he loves that. Once you're a Marine, you're always a Marine. You know what I'm saying? Short haircut, attitude. Ain't nothing you can't do. Yeah. Air Force, we're just like, hmm. Got to contemplate that before you got to think about it before we do it. Yeah. Marines, they just go for it. Ah, and that's what I liked about him. He was very handsome. Remember that movie Top Gun had just come out, and he looked like a guy that would be in that movie Top Gun. Okay, he was handsome, and I was a bossy woman. I don't know how he's put up with me. 6 years in the Marines, and he did 33 years post office. He's retired from the post office. 33 years. So 6 years Marines, 33 years post office. Okay, y'all. Gotta watch that video tomorrow. You gotta make these cakes. They're not pretty. They're delicious. Oh my God. See, if you see me on here, I'm gonna be eating. That's my problem. Okay, so now we have dessert. We have our muffins to do. I don't know. I can't thank you guys enough for coming and hanging out with me today. It's just been fun, and your encouragement and kindness has been just wonderful. Always, and it always is. I think she'll have enough dessert, don't you? Two cakes, and when she tastes these cakes, she's going to be blown away. She's going to call me and say, I want another one. All right. So now we have our muffins. Ooh, they look delicious. Oh my gosh. I probably should have put them on a cake rack. Wow. These are huge. Oh, and moist. Oh, guys, I think that Greek yogurt. Wow. Wow. Awesome. These are so moist, guys. So moist. Let me see what some of the other questions. Let's see. If some of you are just signing on, we are making all these goodies for my um, grandkids' other grandma. She was in a car accident, and we want to make sure she gets some goodies. And these kind of went over a little bit, but that's okay. Um, mm. These were made in the silicone. Look at that. Wow. Perfection. So banana, chocolate chip, just some bananas, a few chocolate chips, and we got it going on. Oh, and if you wanted to know about the, was it Linda? One-handed things, you can make you some egg bites, um, muffins for breakfast, just different things like that. I hate it that you have to have surgery, but I pray everything goes good, and I pray you have somebody that takes good care of you. No, but shrimp and grits is one of my favorite things in the whole wide world to eat. I love, love, love it. Besides banana sandwiches and fried chicken, I'd have to say shrimp and grits is probably number two. And barbecue chicken is definitely number three. Wow. And you know what? There's not that much mess here, guys. Nothing that, it's just simple. And what I think I'm going to do next week is just make her some soups and stuff and put in the freezer, maybe a good vegetable beef soup, and put it in serving containers, and she can have that. Maybe a breakfast casserole. But I think I'll do that next week just so she'll have some few other things. Try to do a couple things because she's going to be um, I don't think she's going to be able to work for a while, so it's going to be hard for her. So I figured I'll just do a little bit every week for the next few weeks. So anyway, I want to say thank you guys so much for coming into my kitchen. Any other questions, any other thing you want to ask, I just appreciate it so much that you took time out of your wonderful Saturday to come hang out with me while we make these wonderful TV dinners. You guys are the best audience on YouTube. Your kindness, your support. I don't take your that you spend time watching me or watching the videos that I produce lightly. I'm honored that you took time to watch me. And you guys are truly an encouragement and an inspiration for me. And so I want to say thank you. Anybody else? Let me get my phone. I'm going to get the last little bit in here. Oh, a diced fruit bowl is nice to have on hand. And another thing too, you can go to Publix and get you, they have some really good TV dinners in where their delis are. They're a little pricey, but if you're sick or something like that, they're great to have on hand because they're real food and it's not processed food. But you could get you a couple of those for a couple of days and heat them up in the oven, and they taste just like homemade. Um, well, sponsors, I did one sponsorship. Stephanie, I did one sponsorship, and I get offers. But I did one, and I don't like selling stuff. Okay, it's not me. It's not my personality. And when I took it on, I asked if I could get a free one for my audience, but they said no. But I did it just to see if it was something that is up my alley. And if I do sponsor something, it's going to be where it's a natural part, and it's going to have to be something I really use. Now, it was the air fryer, and I really do use it. I mean, I really and truly do use it every day. Um, but sponsorships to me, they're great, but my whole focus is takes away from the audience and takes away from what I'm doing to make that sponsor happy and permissions and all that stuff. And I'm not here to make the sponsor happy. I'm here to make my audience happy. And you guys want me to go more lives, okay? Um, yeah, my son's channel is Dad Simply Cooking. He's a dad, and he really does cook, and he really, he really does cook. And he should have started a long time ago. Yeah, I don't know. I like sponsors. You know, if I do get a sponsorship, it's going to have to be a natural product that I use. That's just a part of my show, not so much. I don't want to. It's just not me. I don't. I tried it, and I just like, if I get a sponsorship, you guys will know it, and it will be a part. It won't be the part of my show. It is a part. We're not going, let's stop and take it's just not me. Okay. I feel like it takes away from my relationship with the audience. So I love YouTube. I really and truly do. And, it just feels like it's a part of you guys feel like a part of my life. And I think about you, and we talk about comments at work, and I very rarely get a negative comment. And I believe that is because you guys, I don't have any kind of, um, you know, I don't have any merchandise. I do have an Amazon affiliate store where if I have a product, I can put it in that store. And, but that is it. Because people ask me so much for the products. You go get your benefits. If you have to go to your congressman or your senator, my neighbor in Colorado, he had agent. He very sick, and he died a couple years ago. And he had Agent Orange, and he did those missiles. He shot those missiles out. If you have to go to your senator or your congressman, you do what you have to do, but you get your benefits. You do um, take your medical records and be persistent. Be persistent. Um, don't give up. Don't give up. Okay. My son is probably laughing right now. I'm not a big emailer, okay? But I do get my YouTube emails. The reason is because it's all by itself. I do not use email very much. That's why um, I'm just not a big emailer. But if you use that email that's on my account, I will see that email. I will see it because it is all you. That's all it is YouTube. I don't do anything else with that account except YouTube and YouTube business. So I am great with that account. So if you email me, you will get a response. Um, you're in Illinois. Well, just going to have to you have to keep going, and that's for your benefits. Yeah, you keep going. You keep doing. Fill out all the paperwork, do what you need to do, and you keep going. If you have to do appeals or whatever, you keep going. But I just want to, yeah, you can contact your local VA office, and they should help you. They should help you. And I will pray for him. I'm so sorry about that. I just want to say you guys are the best audience. And that would be great if someone on here knows anything about the VA in her local area that she could get help. That would be great. You guys are awesome. I'm sitting here watching this and you guys are all so kind. I, and I know I have the best audience on YouTube. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to pack up these muffins, get these out, and take these all over to Renee and get them in her freezer. And she will have some goodies. So when she comes home, she won't be starving. You guys, you make me want to cry. I just hate to even hang up from you. You've made my day. I'm going to have to go live more often just so I can hang out with you. I can't believe I'm actually hanging out with you today. And my son is saying, I told you you would love it. And I do. I feel like that we're going to pray for Jenna's husband. And we, we're going to do this again. We're going to do it again because I have enjoyed it so much. I hate to even let y'all go. I do feel like you're in my kitchen with me. And I gave you some sneak previews and shared some of my secrets. And I don't know what I'm going to talk about in my other videos. You guys, if you've not subscribed, please go and subscribe to my channel and comment. I just love your comments. But you guys, happy Memorial Day from me and from Joey. And thank you so much, Joey, for helping me today. He is an awesome son. And he gave me two great, wonderful grandkids. And Alex, thank you so much. Oh, my goodness. You are the best. I hate to even go. I mean, you don't want to stay and watch me wash my dishes. I love you guys. Watch my video tomorrow. It's coming out at 6 p.m. It is the crack cakes. And you know what, guys? Maybe they didn't look so pretty, but I can tell you one thing. They're one of the best cakes you will ever eat. Ever eat. You guys go. And y'all have a great Memorial Day.